It's extraordinary. It's exquisite. It's enthralling.
Brilliant ball from Banniger. Is this the opener? Yes, it is! That's what they came to see. And he's provided the touch. His arms are reached up to the gods. Stylish finish, which Maradona himself would have been proud of. He's saying his prayers. Argentina's prayers have just been answered by the little man. It's a big moment in the game already, this one. It will be Messi off the uprights.
Messi collects. Messi scores. The boy is back in town. His World Cup moment to shine has arrived. And another number 10 great of the game gives thanks to the heavens.
Messi caught in 2 minds there between the return pass with Thiago.
Lovely pass for Messi. Oh, control brilliant out of his feet. Lionel Messi! What more can you say?
That's an absolute peach, isn't it? Gets involved.
Oh, what a strike! What a start! Just what Barcelona were dreaming of. There could only be one man who would open the door. And Messi, the magnificent, scores another memorable goal.
The keeper, Abiati, doesn't have time to set himself.
Fabregas did well to wriggle that ball away from Escudés as Iniesta. Onto it now is Messi. Brilliantly done. Oh, it's glorious. Another one for the picture scrapbook.
The goal is complete work of art. He's just going to make the point. Iniesta involved. Back to Messi, but look at his nutmegs there. And then the little dink.
His second touch just lets him down. They still have it, Barca. Leo Messi, and it's 4-0, and that's the pick of the lot. And he can't resist the grin. Leo Messi gets his 3rd goal of the night. And, well, he's being applauded around all 4 sides of the Heliodoro Rodriguez Lopez Stadium. It was Xavi's pass to Bojan. Bojan back to Messi, and Messi sees Aragoneses off of his line.
And he's in.
Chance on the flank for Messi, lifts it up, and over the coup de grace. Goal, Argentina! Lionel Messi. How do you describe magic? How do you describe this? It's virtually impossible. Roman applauds. The ball's dished off for Tevez. Tevez is begging for it back. Messi sees. I see you, mate. I don't need you. Watch it.
Can't do that there. That's Fabregas. And it's Messi. And it's Messi.
On the back foot. Certainly onside Messi. And having missed that earlier chance, he's not going to miss a second invitation.
But it's much, much more than that for Pep Guardiola.
Also plenty more to come. And there's how you can get involved. Messi.
Oh.
Messi! Messi! Are you kidding me? Come on! This man is absolutely mainline to pure footballing magic that belongs in a different galaxy altogether than we are living in. Absolute astonishing, jaw-dropping genius from Lionel. 3 players inside a telephone box, and he don't care. He emasculates them individually, collectively.
10 minutes to go. Barcelona in desperate need of a goal. They go for the...
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable! Magic.
My word, Rob, what a goal that is.
He is out of this world.
With Messi, you go for goal here. Oh my goodness gracious me! If one man could win a football match, it would be Lionel Messi. Iran hearts are broken, and Lionel Messi has surely just sent Argentina, unconvincingly it has to be said, through to the round of 16. Curled around the defence, curled around the goalkeeper, curled into the net. That is vintage Messi. It's Argentina 1, Iran 0. The goal of a global superstar, maybe the greatest ever.
That's what I'm saying though, Peter. You know, they're not holding back Stuttgart. If they get a chance to break, they are committing numbers.
Makes it a good game. Here's Messi. Messi! Who is the best player in the world? Stunning! Just stunning! How much longer can this guy keep improving?
Messi. Oh, absolutely astounding. Perfection. You might argue that Guzan could have got a little closer to it. But when you're up against Lionel Messi, you're up against the very best. It's extraordinary. It's exquisite. It's enthralling.
Messi motors forward now, slaloms to the inside, spots the far corner,
Genius!
and places it there.
A magnificent strike of the highest order from Lionel. Astonishing in its own way. What a wonderful dynamic. He curves it, then he bends it. He can bend late if he wanted to. Astonishing ball. Kissed into the... Look at this angle. Messi. Oh my goodness me! You thought you'd seen it all. Leo Messi, no wonder he's... Look at his face here, and the Betis fans on their feet applauding him. Look at that. That's unbelievable. You see so often the whole of the Benito Villamarín applauding this man. I think there are no arguments left. This is the greatest player to play this sport in the history of the sport.
With due credence to Pele, who is his only competitor, Maradona, for a host of reasons, is not in the same company.
Falls for Vidal, leaves it for Messi. Messi tries a shot! Leo Messi celebrates that one as though it's the cup final. What a remarkable goal from Leo Messi out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh, he's looking to the yellow shirts that are in the box, I'm pretty sure. And he's wriggling, and he's scoring, and he's magical. Wonderful. Out of nothing. I was just about to say his name as well. It's incredible. He's been just finding little pockets all evening. He's just such a hard player to man mark, because how he pulls the trigger with hardly any backlift, I'll never know. It's such magical work from him.
Xavi with the corner, and fed in quite brilliantly. A wonderful goal from Messi. Just perfect.
Xavi lays it back to Messi. Messi through a sea of players. They needed Lionel Messi, Barcelona, right on the 45-minute mark. A flash of inspiration from Lionel Messi.
We're not going to have to worry about the crowd's reaction now, are they? It needed a bit of individual magic.
Messi drops the shoulder. 300 La Liga goals for Lionel Messi. You can write a history book about this man.
Cáceres is the player who's giving the ball away. Lovely bit of skill from Messi. Here's the Argentinian Leo Messi into the penalty area. Messi! What a goal from Leo Messi! Incredible stuff there. 2-0 to Barcelona. And Leo Messi's pulled out one of those little pieces of magic that he does. Spectacular stuff. Makes it himself. What a piece of control. Does Helder. Goes the other way and then finishes with his right foot, when probably everyone was expecting him to take it onto his left foot.
During the 2015 Copa del Rey final, Lionel Messi demonstrated the skills that make him the best footballer on the planet with his first goal of the match.
It's out of this world, and it's pure genius!
After receiving the ball just past midfield, Messi goes from virtually 0 to 19.5 miles an hour in just 2.7 seconds. That's an acceleration on par with an American football speedster, NFL All-Pro Jamal Charles. And Messi does it with the ball at his feet. But as 3 defenders trap him on the sideline, each coming within 6 feet of the ball, Messi begins to decelerate. This allows him to make 3 short, controlled touches, effectively beating the Bilbao players in just 1.2 seconds. As he enters the box, Messi uses an inside-out move to open up more than 5 feet of space. This gives him just enough room to rip a 48-mile-per-hour near-post shot that misses the keeper's outstretched hand by less than 6 inches. In a span of just over 11 seconds, in a possession that covered nearly 60 yards, the ball was more than 2 feet away from Messi just twice, and for a grand total of less than 2 seconds. And the finish was just as spectacular as the dribble. To fit the ball in a window that small, from 14 yards away, Messi's lateral aim couldn't be off by more than 3/4 of a single degree. That means if Messi's point of contact on the ball shifted left or right by just 1.5 millimeters, he misses. That's a margin of error about the width of a blade of grass. And the incredible precision Messi showed on this goal is why in La Liga this season, Messi converted on his shots at a rate 21% higher than the average forward. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brinkus.